How's it going, YouTube? It's CpnCanuck, and I'd like to welcome you to my new YouTube series, CpnCanuck Completes. I'm going to be making videos about video games that I've personally gotten every achievement for and rating them, as well as giving you tips and tricks along the way. I'll go over what I think is the hardest achievement, the easiest achievement, my favorite achievement, and the last one I got. I've put all these parts into chapters if you guys just want to skip to the good part. To kick off the series, I'm going over one of my all-time favorite games, Slay the Spire. Without further ado, let's get into it. For those of you who don't know, Slay the Spire is a hit indie game made by Megacrit. It's a roguelike deck builder that pits a player against different enemies and events as they climb a tower towards powerful bosses. The deck building mechanic and varying degrees of difficult fights makes the game very strategic and tactical. You're sure to die more often than you win, but when you do win, it is so satisfying. The game has 4 characters with different mechanics and playstyles that keep the game fresh. Finding synergies between the character's wealth of cards and other tools like relics can give you a power trip like no other. Let's take a look at some of the achievements and then we'll get to my personal opinions. Slay the Spire has 46 individual achievements that range from simply beating the game to accomplishing specific feats such as barely winning a fight at 1 HP. There are 13 secret achievements that you have to unlock naturally, but most of them are fairly straightforward, in theory. Let's take a look at some of my personal favorites. The hardest. Ooh, donut. This achievement took me the longest to pull off. I'm sure there's a Twitch VOD out in the ether of me endlessly running Ironclad just to get the stars to align to get this. This is only really hard because of RNG. The achievement requires you to kill Donu, one of the final bosses in the 3rd act, with a specific card called the Feed, which is a rare card and one that you're not guaranteed to see. Even if you did get Feed in your deck, there's still a 2/3 chance that you won't get Donu and Dexa as your Act 3 boss. If the stars align and you play your cards right, pun fully intended, then you still have to use Feed for the final blow, which can get you killed if you don't draw it at the right time. All in all, this one was a pain, but it's still so great. Honorable mention for this one is Neon, because plasma cards are far and few between. The easiest. Besides the achievements you get for just playing the game and beating bosses, I think the easiest one for me was Plague. Plague is fairly simple. Defeat 3 enemies with poison in 1 combat. Poison is one of my favorite builds on the Silent, and if you run into any elite that summons weak minions, or even the 5 bugs fight, this achievement is as good as yours. Poison does all the work for you, so you can just sit back and defend while it banks you more worthless internet points. Honorable mention here goes to Ninja, because shift cards are really easy to come by. Most fun. My most fun achievement in Slay the Spire was probably Focused. I love playing the defect, and feeling the power of having 10 plus orbs all dealing damage or forming an impenetrable ice wall for you is a high that I'll be chasing for a while. Focus just makes the orbs more powerful, and having 25 of it makes you feel like a god in this game. To get this achievement, you usually have to stall using ice orbs so that you don't accidentally kill your enemy before you get there. It's also a plus to know that you can't be touched, and will most likely be acing the rest of this run. Honorable mention here goes to Infinity, because everyone loves a combo deck. Last achievement. Okay, this could technically be considered the hardest achievement, but I wanted to showcase some of the more interesting runs that you'll have to pull off in order to fully complete this game. The last achievement I got, besides the achievement for getting all the achievements, was Ascend 20. This is hands down the hardest part of the game. The base game is hard enough, but the difficulty that Ascension adds to the game is frankly ridiculous, and can even feel like an entirely different game compared to vanilla Slay the Spire. Climbing the Ascension ranks takes some serious skill, strategy, and a lot of time and patience. Surprisingly, I struggled with Ascension 19 a lot more than 20, but it was still such a relief when I finally beat that final boss and got the last achievement. There's no honorable mention here, because you can only have one last achievement. Duh. Overall, I think this game is amazing. It is definitely in my top 10 games of all time, and I think everyone should try it out. Rating this achievement list, I would put it into an A tier. It does a great job of giving you achievements for progression, while also giving you achievements that force you to break the mold a bit and play different playstyles and strategies. I think the game could have added more achievements to highlight synergies between certain relics, or even highlight the certain playstyles, such as shuffle your deck more than 2 times in 1 turn for combo decks, or have an artifact shut down the Snecko debuff. All in all, this game took 308 hours of my life before I fully completed it, and I wouldn't trade in a single second of that. Well, maybe a few runs while trying to get Donut. Thanks for watching my series premiere. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the buttons and comment below. Leave any suggestions down in the comments if you want me to try to complete a specific game. If you want to see my real face, go follow me on Twitch and tune into some of my streams. I've been your captain, and this video is complete.